December 12th, 2024, North Hills Board of Education Legislative Meeting to order. Please rise for a moment of silence and salute to the flag. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening, everybody. Before we start, I'd like to thank the jazz band, high school jazz band saxophones for providing wonderful holiday music for us as we were walking in this evening. They were so talented. And I would also like to say that prior to this evening's meeting, the board met in executive session to discuss personnel and legal matters. Tonight's meeting is being recorded and actually, I'm sorry. The board did not meet in executive session this evening to discuss personnel and legal matters. We met on Monday, and we met after the last board meeting. Tonight's meeting is being recorded and broadcast live on the North Hills School District's YouTube page. Images may also be posted on district social media. Does anybody else have any board member comments this evening? Okay. I'll next move on for a request for the board to approve the minutes of the October 3rd, 2024 committee meeting with action and the October 17th, 2024 legislative meeting, which are attached to the agenda here. Okay. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries, and I will turn it over to Dr. Manarino with the superintendent's report.
Thank you. I do have a quick, what I do? That's a first. Technical difficulties. Annually, we do a lead test, and so we had this lead test done prior to our last meeting, didn't have the results, so I wanted to put them in here tonight. We've got really good news that we have 50 samples taken across the district with our lead testing that, again, we do annually in the fall. One of the samples was in a kitchen sink. The parts per million or billion is 5.6 parts per billion. At 15, it's an actionable level, but we are taking care of this now. It is that filter that you see in this picture. We're replacing the filter, and that'll send those levels back to just about zero. So that's what we found in the 50 samples that we did with our lead testing, so we've got good results on that test for this year. But the real reason why I wanted to do a superintendent's report tonight is because I have Aria Patel with me. She's a third grader at McIntyre Elementary. Aria, come on up here. Aria is our Christmas card winner this year, so her artwork, which we did framed for you right here. Congratulations, Aria, first of all. She did this artwork for us here. Aria, this is the card, and so what you'll see in the card, and this is not it because there's other ones in the box here, but this has our holiday concerts on the back. There's a nice message that we put on the inside. This card goes to 700 school districts, businesses in the community, and friends of the North Hills School District, and look at that, that's your artwork. So we wanted to give you that framed, and we got you a nice little gift here. Get your little gift card, get yourself something nice with that gift card, and then there's 50 of those cards in that bag for you to use for your cards for the holiday season. All right? And I know the board members want to shake your hand because they're so proud of you that you are our Christmas card winner this year. Congratulations.
Okay, do we have anybody signed up for public comments this evening? Oh, we do. All right, I'll go ahead and read the public participation policy. The board recognizes the value to school governance of public comment on educational issues and the importance of involving members of the public in board meetings. The board also recognizes its responsibility for proper governance of the district and the need to conduct its business in an orderly and efficient manner. We would like to invite any resident, taxpayer, or employee of the North Hills School District who wishes to address the board to come forward at this time. It is our policy to strongly encourage such public participation inasmuch as it provides the board with an important source of ideas, as well as informs us of many concerns in the district. The board has limited public comment by a participant to 5 minutes in duration, and no participant may speak more than once per meeting. Tonight's meeting is being recorded and broadcast live on the North Hills School District's YouTube page. Images may also be posted on the district's social media. I see Mr. Spinelli has already taken his place at the podium, so go ahead.
Hopefully, real quick, I know we had a nice presentation from the Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Williams, last week on the Math and Focus curriculum in particular. It's just our hope that the next one is going to focus on the benchmarks, what we know as taxpayers, what we paid for this curriculum. We know the curriculum developers are making out. We just want to know what are our timelines, when we expect to see results from this, and is it otherwise how we know if it's benefiting our students or not. What are the goals and the benchmarks? That's the main thing, because taxpayers want to know if their money's going to a worthwhile project, or if this is just another thing that isn't reaping results. How do we know if the students are benefiting from this? So I don't know if we're going to apply the scientific method and we're going to test for results or whatever, but it was a nice presentation, and I hope it's followed up by the benchmarks, the goals, how long we expect to stick with this, and when we expect results, and how we're going to measure the results to see if we have success. It's fine and good we get surveys, and the teachers love it, their parents love it. Okay, but that's fine, but we need results. What are the results? We can't, it's nice to say we have a good soccer team or football team, but Coach Ebert and Coach Carey proved it on the field. They got us into WPIAL playoffs. So there's results right there. That's positive results that are measurable and tangible, not subjective stuff. So it's our hope that the taxpayers find out what our goals are with this. In this case, it's Math and Focus. I remember Singapore math was all the rage not that long ago. So this may be the key to turning things around, because the math is a critical subject. So we just want to know as taxpayers, is how we're going to measure this product and if it's worth the money we're paying. So we need results like those coaches proved on the field, something tangible that we can be proud of, and until then, Merry Christmas, everybody. Hopefully everyone's safe. Have a Happy New Year.
Sorry, are you speaking on behalf of a group of people? Because you kept saying "our" and "we."
No, but this
Okay.
taxpayers, just anyone interested, whether you have kids or not, because young ladies like your years here, we want her by the time she's a senior to be excelling in that, and the whole district. And this might be the product. We don't know.
Thank you. Thank you.
But how we going to be able to measure the results?
Sure, thanks. I just wanted to clarify that. Okay, moving on to items that were discussed in last week's committee meeting that we are going to vote on as a consent agenda. The superintendent recommends, and I so move, that the board approve consent items 1 through 21. Is there a second?
D. Spade, I'll second that.
Thank you, Mrs. Spade. Any discussion on any of those items? I don't believe we received any feedback on policies. No. Okay. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Mrs. Spade, I will hand it over to you for personnel.
The personnel items were discussed in executive session on Monday, December 9th, 2024. The superintendent recommended, and I so move that the board approve personnel items 1 through 3.
Mike Santucci, I'll second.
Thank you, Mr. Santucci. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carries. The next meeting of the Board of Education is scheduled for Thursday, January 23rd, 2025 at the North Hills Middle School LGI room at 6:15 p.m. There's a high school band concert for anybody that's interested at 7 p.m. tonight in the middle school, and I hope everybody has a wonderful break and a happy holiday season. I will